30. Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury. Good morning, dear friends. Today, July 4th, our devotional is entitled The Best Medicine. Habits are first cobwebs, then cables. Chinese proverb. Researchers Friedman and Rosenman conducted a 10-year study on 3,500 males. They divided their subjects into two groups. Those in Group A had a rigid and impatient character. Those in Group B were more peaceful and patient. After this preliminary classification, they took note of the subjects' general health habits, whether they smoked or not, how much they exercised, what their cholesterol levels were, and what their diet was like, etc. 10 years later, more than 250 of those physical healthy men had suffered a heart attack. When they analyzed the various values shown in every category that was analyzed over those 10 years, they found that the only factor that predicted a heart attack was their mental disposition. Men who belonged to Group A with a more rigid and impatient mindset were 3 times as likely to have a heart attack than those in Group B, regardless of whether they smoked, exercised less, or had a poorer diet. By this, I don't mean to say that physical health habits don't matter. Of course they do, and they matter a lot. In fact, that's why they were used as factors in the study, because it's known that they matter. But in all those healthy males without health issues, the determinant factor when it came to suffering from something as serious as a heart attack was their mental attitude toward life. Even more determinant than smoking or having a poor diet. When we think of habits, we tend to only think of things we do routinely. But habits are also the way we think. Our mental patterns, our wrongful thinking and analysis, our attitudes toward what happens to us, our behavior parameters, the manifestation of our character. Diseases such as those of the heart are related to our thought habits and the way we mentally manage stress and emotions. Therefore, it's worthwhile to work on improving our attitudes. Our health, both mental and physical, has a lot to do with the way we interpret reality and how we respond to that interpretation. And when we can count on the help of prayer and God's Word for learning to interpret as well as to respond. Don't allow bad thought and attitude habits to weave a cobweb in you that will turn into a cable of disease, fastened to a rigid character. Your best medicine, both to prevent and to cure, is balanced thinking, centered in all that is good and true, honorable and right, pure and lovely. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8.